So I'm gonna continue it. Is it probably gonna be an hour or what?
Are you still playing Amnesia?
Yeah. Why? Well, I can't play Amnesia.
Man, that game's scary, bro. Don't play it. Play it.
Nigga, I'm playing in the light.
You get on the last one?
No, I'm playing the Dark Descent, the very first one.
Yo. Yeah, play.
The motion blur. Oh, and I'm also broadcasting in pretty boy. Oh my lord, it's so dark.
That's why I want to play it. There's no lights.
I got this book. I should get my broom. I'll take it. Give me that.
You said, oh, we just knocked him down. Where did you mark it? Oh, yeah, I see. Knock him down. Dumb switches. Because I knew my guy was better. Yo, where do you come from? What's up, guys? What? I don't trust you. Oh. We could go. We just smoke can down. Just. Yeah. But you block me again.
Xavier, you didn't leave Fortnite, right? You didn't leave the game. Like, a lot.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink.
Yo, that's damn.
Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell
This
you
drink
why,
is a party,
but know
you
this.
weirdo.
I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not,
Hurry up,
this will
people,
sound horrible.
join!
Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and
People,
weak,
join us!
and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for
Are
you.
you joining?
One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
Micah.
Your former self.
Hey, easy, guys.
Fortnite? Yeah, after this stream. Or should I say this video?
Way too long.
Okay, that's great.
Where do I go?
Hey, hurt my feelings. You still have on Friday?
Oh yeah.
On my...
No, I have to get that from Landon.
Oh. That's that, bro. Say, good game like this.
Where the hell bookshelf went? There was a bookshelf before.
I got
The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old Taylor Berkeley. Wow, I can't read that now. Hold down R2 to move the right stick.
Join us! I'm about to slap you, bro.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of
What?
speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery.
I don't care. Clowns!
Levi.
Clowns! trying
Is it
as much
connected
as
to
you can.
the...
I don't
What did you
care.
call it? The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies
Troy.
well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Alright. Watch me going. I mean, probably going the wrong way.
Xavier's good at now.
Children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. I am really doing this, the young boy, and thought, God damn, this shit.
That's it! No,
Fuck, don't tell me he's here.
I do it, yeah.
It's a barrel.
Damn it, just keep music on. She was hating.
Those are water monsters.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
I heard him before. He's booing you.
Back. Yeah, what? Who's saying the signal? Jump!
Come on, sip mom.
Hey guys!
Oh, where am I going? Indeed. I deserve it. Run! Run! Don't worry about all this. Run! Leave it, don't go to the side. To the side. To the side. Oh, leave it, don't go to the side. Yeah, yeah.
He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first napkin. His stomach failed. She too would be punished.
Is there enemies here?
Grenade!
Does that do it? Yeah, there's a chest here. I need it.
Yeah, man, don't come for us, man. Faggots.
I have one shotgun, one Uzi. I have one Uzi, one shotgun, and one AK. I got the shotgun.
Oh, that's the exit.
No, look. Xavier. Xavier, look.
Okay.
Hey, Xavier, look. This.
First, I'm gonna explode upstairs.
This.
Or not this way. Other way.
What's the ball? What's the left once?
Come on, legendary. Wait. I got this.
Ball, what's the left?
That's my shotgun.
Yo, did JJ mute me?
Oops.
Ball, what's the left?
And then you grab it for a second.
One corner.
Wait, did JJ mute me?
Isn't this where I came from? Yeah.
Yeah, JJ. Kinda.
And it's pounding and hands are shaking. Oh.
Mon, it's coming for Ami, Harlow, to get you stuff, Mon.
Well, let's do this.
Did you
Bruh.
take the sniper? Yeah. Keep running. I got
It's
you.
tough and powering. It can't be torn by hands or tools.
Yeah, look at all my weapons now.
It's a
Pistol.
shotgun.
That. Easy. That. Okay. That.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep running. I got this now.
Hey.
Never mind. Going over there. I'm good. Alright, that's shotgun. Ready to go.
I thought I heard something. Or did I? I guess we need to find it.
Trying to make a hole so when they come in, they can duck.
You sure?
Alright? Now when they come, stay in. Yeah, and now put a thing. Put like a window. Put a window.
Come up here. Come up here. Come up here.
Why are we just camping here?
I go up here.
The old archives.
Yeah.
That's where I came from.
I
So I didn't come from the archives.
Yo. Do not go downstairs. Do not
Yo,
go
I
downstairs.
had 6 kills. What supposed to do? Run down there and die?
Yes! There's like 4.
I was supposed to run down there and die. I only had 6 kills.
Over there! Yeah, there is! Go! Do it!
Oh, snap. Oh.
I guess we're going in here. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights he thought, just like ones at the consulate of Constantinople,
Oh,
whatever.
there's enemies.
Constantinople.
No, I seen them. I seen them. They're in the other house across.
Oh, hell no. Well, what kind of archives is this? Got anything hidden back here? Anything hidden? Where's the light?
Yo.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. My controller died. I hereby order my full attention and services to Alexander, born of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Boron of Brennenburg is to recommend my services at the prison, royal court, and within the sanctum of the order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilbraham, House of the Grudge, or whatever the hell that house is. I thought I could pick it up. Get out the way. Hello? Man, I thought I ever would have splat. I'm just gonna close that. I'm sure nothing's back there.
th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them. which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to mute some people. Got some hidden things back here. Anything hidden? Oh, it seems like you throw almost every book. You might as well just throw the whole fucking bookshelf off. Mr. Chair. Oh, motherfucker. Old tombs. Dun, 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 dun. The point of this remote. This is a hell of a long corridor. I'm just trying to make sure if he's not running after me. Or should I say that monster? I don't know his name. Oh hell no, this bitch is dark as hell. We're gonna light this bitch up. Wait, didn't I come from here? Yeah, I came from here. Very mystic. Big hole in the roof. Oh damn, you can't play it. Hello? Bullshit. Kingdom of Persia. Central Persia. Well, I fell asleep.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
East Wing, Western Hall. Fragile, but not can be broken by hand. Ah, so that's what that noise was. So basically, I'm trapped. It's gotta be a lever or something. It looks like it could be pulled down. What is this? Floor plans. Hmm. Let's figure out what I can do. Ah, I know what I can do. I knew it.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never
Don't
be
tell me I have
too
to do this.
careful, Daniel.
Well, it was a party. this. Oh, for real, break. Good lord. At last, in Brennenburg Castle 1801, another region rich with lore as Altstadt, deep within the East Perusian woods for centuries. There have been stories surrounding the Hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but oh shit, but there are some motifs that keep appearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods, and who were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A vision undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight. Oh Lord, as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past during his stay. All the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known as to have passed away in the Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy Hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Boron, the Boron of Brennenburg, lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most of those noble birth rumors or inherited alongside with the title, researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Perusian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish. The remained popular throughout his lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived throughout the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. That was a long note. Good Lord, was that ever long? Trying to figure out what it's doing. What is it doing? Okay. I'm guessing there's more. Oh, there's definitely something to hide from. Ah, a key. Hello? Well, them and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handle of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusting servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail of Brunenberg. I need to lock with Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. Feed them some wine. It would... How would you feed them some wine? It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is where I came from. What the hell? How the hell did I get back here? What the hell open? Fuck that! I heard something and I'm gonna stay in here for a couple seconds. Fuck that! You might not been recording. Uh-huh. You still there, motherfucker? I wish I had a fucking sword right now. You know how much easier that would be just to slice their fucking necks off? I'm gonna go this way. Or... Ah, motherfucker! Oh, fuck. Fuck, that scared the living shit out of me. What an awfully coldly, or should I say foggy ass day. There is no door. Hello? Okay. Why do I keep hearing it's like something running? That stung the scared the living shit out of me. The catalogs. Oh, I was already here. Now I gotta look for that locked door. What was that locked door? Study. Oh. Oh, I know where. The deserted dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea, while the caravan moved the land appeared motionless, but in the camp the hills moved. Oh, bloody my vista. Oh my god. Ow! Fuck! Fuck, this scared the living shit out of me. I'm gonna turn that off. Whew. Good lord. That's the lock. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I see. I'm gonna upload the next one someday. I don't know. I got school tomorrow.